Hi everyone. In this short video, I'm going to demonstrate how to take advantage of some of the new features in Sqrl that's geared towards making your lives easier. So the first thing I'm going to do is import my Wax account. So I'm going to enter it here and do a lookup. There it is. Now the first thing you'll notice is you can now import a specific permission. Previously this wasn't available, but this is an option that's available now. So if there are limited permissions with limited actions that you have in the system, you can just connect to that permission. But in this case, I'm going to utilize my active and just continue. I'm going to enter a password for my wallet to save it securely, locally. And once that verifies and goes through, I'm going to be taken to the main account. So the very first thing I'd like to demonstrate here today is that in Sqrl 1.0.12 you now have access to the Proxies tab. So in the Proxies tab you'll see a list of proxies that are available. You can simply click on this magnifying glass to find out a bit more information about the proxy and who they're voting for. You can also click this button to delegate your votes to the proxy. So in this case, I'm currently delegating my proxy to Kiefer's, and that's the option that's available for me. Let's go back to the Block Producers tab. On the Block Producers tab, there's a new option. In addition to the proxies, you can also refresh your votes automatically. What does this mean? Currently, in order to maximize your reward potential, you must be active in the system. That means you must be an active voter, whether that requires you to vote on a daily basis or a semi-weekly basis or a weekly basis. It currently has to be done manually. So this option allows you to simply enable automatic voting refreshing. So once it's enabled, you'll see a drop down here that allows you to select how often you would like Sqrl to refresh your votes for you. So you can refresh your votes every day, you can do it every 3 days, every week, or once a month. It's totally up to you. So in this case, we'll leave it to refresh my votes every 7 days. You can also just refresh your votes right now if you wanted to, but there's no need to do that. So with this automatic vote refreshing enabled, you no longer have to go in and do this manually. It's a beautiful thing. So these are the two features that are now available on the Governance tab. Now let's go to the Wallet tab. In a previous video, I demonstrated how you can claim rewards automatically. Now, there's been several updates to that. Some users reported some issues with auto staking, so we took a second look at this and made it even easier for you to do. When you click Claim Rewards, you now have several options. You can enable auto claiming, and once you do that, you can tell Sqrl to buy RAM with those rewards. So that way, all of the rewards that you're gaining on a daily basis will automatically go into purchasing RAM for you. Alternatively, you can auto stake those rewards. So that means the rewards that are gained are going back into net or CPU. So this is a great feature. We also separated voting rewards from Genesis rewards if you wanted to claim manually. Currently, my next set of rewards aren't due for another 4 hours, but if they were, these two buttons here would be enabled. So I'd be able to claim voting rewards manually or Genesis rewards manually. Auto claim does both for you, so there's no need to worry about it. So I will tell the system to buy RAM with my rewards and close it. So that's one of the greatest updates that we've done for the Wallet tab. In addition to that, you can now see your Genesis tokens. So as you can see, I have 500 Genesis tokens on my account. That way, if I want to unstake, this value is an important metric for me, because that way I know not to unstake more than 500 tokens. It's going to affect my Genesis tokens. So Sqrl gives you just a quick overview on your Genesis tokens, as well as making it easier for you to claim rewards. Now, the other update I'd like to walk through has to do with permissions. So in order to stake automatically and claim or buy RAM automatically and vote automatically, I'm currently using my active permission. Now, that's not necessarily the best practice, because my active permission can do almost anything on my account. What I really want to do is create a new permission and log in with that permission for my auto claiming and auto staking and auto voting. So the very first thing I'm going to do, since this is going to be a new permission with limited actions that it can perform on my account, is generate a new set of keys for this permission. So you're going to go to key generator and generate a new set of keys. Now I'm going to copy this to my clipboard and save it, because I'm going to need both the public and private key at a later time. So with this key created, then I can proceed to setting up my custom permission. So I'm going to go to the Permissions tab and click the New Permission option here at the top. Now for this permission, since I'm only going to use it for claiming my rewards automatically and voting automatically and buying RAM, I'm going to call it my auto claim permission. Now everything else can remain the same, and I'm going to paste the public key that I just generated specifically for this permission, and select the actions that I would like this permission to have access to. So again, I'm going to buy RAM, so I'll select both buy RAM and buy RAM bytes. I'm also going to claim my voting rewards and my Genesis rewards. Now, since I'm going to enable, or I did enable, the auto refreshing of my votes, I'm also going to need the vote producer permission. Now with that set, we're going to click update permission, and the transaction has been submitted to the blockchain. So let's close that, and now we'll see that we have an auto claim permission. This is great, because now I can limit the actions that I need to perform to that specific permission. Now the last thing I need to do is import that permission and make it the active permission that I'm using for my wallet. So I'll go to Manage Wallets and select Import Accounts. Now from the key pair I generated before, I'm going to copy the private key from that into this. And we'll see that we have the auto claim permission here. So I'll just check that and import my auto claim permission into my wallet password. And now I see that I have two wallets here. I'm currently using my active, but I just imported the auto claim. So for that, now I'm simply going to click Use Wallet, enter my password again to confirm, and we'll see that now I'm using the auto claim permission. So at this point, I'm going to leave Sqrl running because I know that the auto claim account can only perform the actions that I gave it access to. One of the other great things that we added in Sqrl 1.0.12 is the ability for all of the auto claiming and auto voting functionality to occur with your wallet locked. So in addition to securing my account by limiting the permissions, I'm also just going to lock it. So now no one can perform any actions except for Sqrl utilizing this auto claim functionality. Now, those are some of the updates. We hope you enjoy it, and we hope you enjoyed this video. And please do not forget to vote for ZenBlocks.io as a block producer, as a guild. Thank you.